Looking for shells along the shore? It's nothing like a shore when you're an attentive boy like Cooper, who is the best of all scoopers. Honeymoon Island was quite empty, just a boy and the sea. What happens next is quite astounding. Just wait and you'll see.
Sometimes when you look long enough, you can find natural-made glass of strange colors.
Thinks Cooper as he adds more shells to his collection. But as he turned to his side, he notices a strange glow on the ground. He reaches down and finds a glowing shark tooth.
Whoa, that has to be worth at least a few $100.
Cooper kept walking and enjoying his day. The cool breeze and his new finding had him feeling lucky. He was already thinking of selling it to a museum and use it to buy the latest fun gadget.
Whoa, why are there so many crabs following me? Maybe it's just me. Let me walk away.
But the crabs would continue, no matter where he went. Turning left, turning right, it didn't make a difference. Next thing you know, he was surrounded and he stood there confused.
Is this some kind of prank? What do y'all want from me?
The crabs turned to the ocean and pointed with their claws.
Oh, what is going on now? 3 sea turtles just happen to come out right where me and 100 crabs are hanging out? Am I dreaming?
You're not dreaming, little boy. The name's Platoon. I've been living in the Tampa area since '82. Those crabs want your shark tooth, but please do not give it to them. Here, take a look at this.
Platoon? Okay, I'll take a map from a sea turtle, sure. Let me read it. Dear owner of a magic shark tooth, you must activate this shark squad over at Rooker Island. Here's a map to help you on your journey. What is this? What is this?
There's an ancient barrier that has been dormant for hundreds of years, waiting for a shark tooth that was lost. In order to awaken its power, boy, you must climb on our backs. So we can start this journey at once. This ancient barrier will protect the west coast of Florida from the next hurricane season, and a group of ancient sharks will ensure that it continues to do so for the next 100 years. But we must hurry before those pesky crabs take a shark tooth away.
Cooper was completely surprised and shocked. Not only he was talking to a turtle, but that somehow the fate of the West Coast was in his hands? Nevertheless, he climbed on the Platoon's back, and the other 2 turtles pushed from behind. They were headed over to Rooker Island, a recently emerged sandbar off the north coast of the park.
Okay, turtles, here we are. Now, what does that map say? You must find a shark tooth engraving on the tallest mangrove tree in the island? Okay, wait here, I'll go find it.
Mango trees have thick root systems that absorb and slow down incoming waves during storm surges.
Cooper made his way through the beach and into the mangrove forest.
There it is. That's the biggest one. Let's look for that engraving.
Hey there, what you doing?
Oh, hey, I'm just here hanging out.
Name's Pirate Rooker. Pleased to meet ya.
He grabbed Cooper's hand and shook it real hard while looking at him with an odd smile. He looked and smelled like he hadn't showered.
Hey, listen up, boy. Something's fishy.
I haven't seen any boats come through today.
So how did you get here?
I've been here all day, had the beach to myself.
Then I heard some rustling in the shrubs and bam! Another person shows up out of the blue.
Listen, Rooker, it's been great talking, but I'm kinda busy, so let's catch up later, okay?
Cooper backed away slowly and tried to lose him, but he kept on following him and asking questions.
You know, I've been stuck here. Dying to have some conversation. Now that I run into someone like you just want to leave me? And what's that glowing thing in your pocket? Can I have it?
Cooper's getting nervous, but he remembered what happened at the beach. So he took the shark tooth out of his pocket, and hundreds of crabs came out of the water and climbed down the trees.
What is this? Crabs are scary. Get them away from me.
Pirate Rooker ran away and hid behind a rock, just in time for Cooper to put the shark tooth on the biggest tree. What happens next is surprising. Cooper couldn't believe it. The mangrove forest began to glow and started to grow. What before looked like bushes were now big trees. The roots expanded and formed a giant barrier, and everything happened so fast in front of his eyes.
Hey boy, you've done it! The barrier island is ready! I'll call for sharks to patrol it. Make sure people don't come and mess with it. We need to keep this pristine as hurricane season is approaching. Okay, now get on my back.
Hope you enjoyed today's epic adventure. This episode was dedicated by Amy to her nephew, Cooper. If you'd like to dedicate an episode to your kid, go to swampystories.com and fill out the request. Just give us their name, age, favorite animals, and other details you'd like me to consider, and I'll put it on the schedule. By the way, Rooker Island is a real place. It's a very small sandbar off the coast of Honeymoon Island State Park, and it actually hasn't been there for very long, which surprised me. According to the Wikipedia, it says that it emerged in the 1980s as water currents built up the sandbar above sea level. By the 1990s, it was large enough for vegetation to establish itself on this newly formed island, further stabilizing it and making it more resistant to washing away. It's very popular for boaters to go and hang out at a more isolated location, and there's a lot of young birds that start their life there too.